Well, good evening and welcome to tonight's stream. I've drawn the short straw. I get to qualify the team. Fingers crossed today, bottle it. What? We shall wait and see what happens. We've got 8 minutes till the official service starts. And then an hour's practice.
Exit's clear. Push. Okay, Rats. We've got 60 minutes to get a decent lap in. Flag the brakes are cold. Be careful. Yellow flag.
Yo. Hopefully this server opens up shortly. OOR Kyalami. Oh, hello. Do 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 do. Community event. Practice. Where's our Quali server? Okay, we've finally got some liveries. I could have sworn. Yeah, well, it doesn't come up for another bit yet. Okay, we got to do some more practice.
Green flag, you're clear.
minutes before the service starts.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Sector 1 is green. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
That's a better lap. Asked it again.
Okay, Reds, you've got half your fuel left. Yellow flag. Clear the incident to green flag. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
dickhead.
Car to your left, leave it on the left. Yellow flag. Yes, left clear, green flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. Clear of the incident. Line these track limits, laser ends.
Righto.
Yellow flag.
41.2 is not bad for a Pro-Am. Considering the pros are doing only 1.1 off. Not 1.1 off. Grim behaving. Wonder where the boys are. You got to show you. It's up 21, that's what. We've lost the server. Which one have we lost? God, I'm an impatient bastard. Oh, where is this server? I'm an impatient prick, but where is it?
connected. Channel switched.
Ah, cool. They are aware and they are working on it. So I just wait patiently. Thank God I don't have to work tomorrow, eh? Hey, we got a server. Please don't tell me it's not, Ron. Oh, yes. Right. Wouldn't be surprised if they jump this session forward a little bit. Considering it was 20 minutes. They're going to jump it forwards at the appropriate time, so I best to be getting some laps in. We'll jump out after car 700.
Air and track temps are falling. Air temp is now 18. The track temperature is now 20 Celsius. Mid exit is clear. Push now. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Brakes are getting a bit hot. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, clear. That's your best lap in the session. Levels now 141.78. 6th place. Yellow flag, sector 2. Sector 2 is green.
Right side, clear on the right side.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag, 7th position. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Green flag, all clear. Your lap time was at 141.53. Incident clear, green flag. That's half fuel. You've used half of your fuel. Green flag, sector 1. Okay, Renz, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That's your quickest lap in this session. P8. lap. Your last lap time was 1:41.20. V70. You're clear. 1 litre remaining. Yellow flag.
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Currently sitting 17th in the practice session.
When's it going? When does it start?
8:30. Yeah.
So
I thought it-
great then. Yeah, I thought it was meant to be 8 o'clock actually, eh?
Yeah, so did I. But 17th puts us third place in Pro-Am.
And 9-hour race man as well, so yeah.
That's it. Heaps can happen in 9 hours.
But yeah, we came like it's got a really good overall result, didn't we?
That's it. I actually don't mind this track too much.
No, it's a good track actually, yeah, I completely agree.
It's only got the one bad corner on it, and it's got that big yellow sausage on the second last corner.
And that's the thing, and I can go wide because trying to avoid it. There he is, but then sometimes I'm attracted to it, drawn into it.
Yeah, you get a bit
And
greedy.
the sausage, I just eat it. Try and take it all. The sausage we're talking about, Kyalami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have been home by now, but I ended up filling in for another team because their player didn't rock up.
Oh fuck, how you feeling?
I mean, both games were a fucking whitewash. Like, we won by, I think my team won by 30 something points, and then that team we ended up winning by 30 points. Like it was a nothing round.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
you-
they put. I was running mid, like in positions that involved running, which is not normal for me. Normally I'm in like goal shooter or goalkeeper, so I just pretty much play the circle. But
yeah.
how is the server up? Is Rennie doing laps or just practicing, or like what's the deal? I know they're doing a Nürburgring event.
Just
at the
into
moment.
practice at the moment.
Yeah,
Quali starts at 8:30.
yeah.
You're on Nürburgring.
Well, I just went on to OOR and I'm pretty sure it was live streaming Nürburgring.
Nah, they're doing an event at Kyalami.
Ah,
It's Aston Martin community event.
right. So I don't know what I'm watching then, unless it's last week's live stream.
Possibly,
On Twitch.
I think they did have a race here last week.
Yeah, unless I was just looking at the wrong thing and I was completely out of it, which is also very possible.
Yeah, so there's a race.
If exit is clear, don't cross the line. Incident.
I don't know. I could have literally, they may have the wrong screen title for all I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have.
Just jumped on YouTube. It's
What does the screen title say on YouTube?
Endurance World Challenge Kyalami.
Right, what does Twitch say?
There should be a community event up as well, Shiny.
Yeah, see mine. Yeah, the Twitch thing was called ATC OOR Community Event, but it said Nürburgring. So I don't know if I was looking at it. Yeah, so
Yeah, that was like their fun run.
Yeah, but I don't know if I was watching a replay or if I was watching Kyalami but not paying attention and they just haven't changed the stream name on Twitch.
Yeah.
By the way, Taylor's still playing Need for Speed Payback. He was awake when I was doing all that shit in my guild, in my Discord last night.
What was that, posting up all the endurance events?
Yeah, I was testing a new an app that actually works pretty fucking well.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
And I was like, I don't care if people get notifications. If they've set it up, they'll be asleep and they won't be getting any on their phone. It's fine.
Mine would have come through on my phone if I was in bed, but I could sleep through it anyway.
Yeah. I don't get notifications on my phone properly on Discord. It just depends. It depends on if my computer's still logged in and my laptop's unlocked.
Yeah, I'm the same. If your computer's still turned on, I don't get any notifications. It's just if it's not.
Yeah, which is kind of like it's good and bad. Like I'd like it to sometimes give you the option just to send it.
Gets a bit annoying when it's like the other day you're on your PC and you see the messages and you still got to clear the notifications.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm
I'm going to decide what I'll have my phone. Well, Rage got Subway. I'm kind of tempted to stop
Green
eating
flag
Subway.
sector 3. Right again. Yellow flag.
But then I thought about next. I'm kind of like that.
Clear, incident clear.
Was that good?
GYG. Yeah, Grizzlies.
I've actually done this today.
I had a big fat porterhouse for tea.
Oh, nice.
That's a man. It's in there.
It is.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
Also, I know Layla is qualifying for Renault.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they got Layla to qualify. Well, no, I think they're aware because they're like, oh, 17ths never look so fast. Was the joke that we made.
Left side, clear on the left side.
I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Left, you're clear left. clear.
Have we discussed who's starting the race on Saturday, by the way? All I know is I'm driver one, so I have to be myself. I can start, but I don't really need a good start. Let's see. Let's see where we qualify first before we discuss starting.
Currently we're skipping about third in class.
That's not bad. Jesus.
No.
Do you guys watch the new Broadband video?
Some of them.
Yeah, I watched some of the most recent one.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched the whole thing. He's not wrong.
That lap time was
He's addressing the situation, but there is nothing that can really be done. Let's be like this. It's a bit hard.
Is that the iRacing video we just put out?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Basically, like, it's expensive. A joke. The last year.
Ah, yeah.
He made some like, he's like, oh, we could do live shooting, but then he did like the breakdown of the cost per events, like per time slot. It was like $6 to $8 grand per time slot to do live shooting and shit. So like, it's not feasible. But then we talked about some other things, but he's just saying, I don't know how to fix it, but something has to be done. It's just not wrong. The other problem is, it's proven that just because you have a high safety rating doesn't mean you're a good driver.
This is also true. Like, yeah. Safety rating.
Yeah. Like, and this is the thing, high rating, neither of them exclusively stipulate what makes you a good driver because of the way the incident points are worked on. You know, like, because it's just contact based, not lane based. He said it was like, oh, if they could introduce like some sort of AI shielding that could determine the contact of the fault instead of just doing a blatant, okay, you're both involved, you both get incident points. But, you know, that's a lot of brain. His phrasing was, I don't have the brain, I don't have the knowledge for that. Like, on how that would work.
Yeah, that's more like surely because
Well, the thing is, they've got a sporting mode. If they can build their own GPT, because they've got a sporting code, right? So you just tell it to follow these to the letter of the law, and then you use speed differential actions and things like that. That's still not going to be perfect because what if someone just you have to compare like if not like that guy that was stationary in the braking zone. Right? Like, if you do it in serious problem, I would, yeah. I just get doing less than 60.
Okay, mate, you've used half your fuel.
Righto, Breno.
What's he just done?
You.
Oh, man. Are you serious? It's not when I'm doing 80 Ks and he pulls out in front of me doing under 60. That's just more dangerous.
Check your left, clear to your left. That lap time was 141.8.
Yes, I'll tell him I'm after that. Go.
Green flag
I don't name car. I've never named a car of mine.
Maz,
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
just told me
Something
you're
like-
going home to Maz.
Naming a car's a woman's thing.
It is.
Unless you're a race car driver, then you name your chassis.
Wait, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of drivers name their chassis.
Oh no wonder pressures are fucked, the temperature's dropped.
There you go. They name it women's names usually.
I don't actually know. The one I'm thinking of is whatever Jamie Whincup named his. It's like 3P chassis. I just can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, that's cool. Dude's got his hazard. What is going on? Bloke's got his hazards on, but he's driving at the speed limit. I am very confused.
Must be an Indian and recognises that he's a hazard.
Maybe, but there's also a P plater, so that could apply too.
Oh, Jesus. That's even worse when they're a fucking
Absolutely.
P-plater and they do that shit. When they got their licence within the last 3 years, fuck me.
What, did you say you only got your license?
No, they would have. They've only got their licence within the last 3 years.
Yeah. 4 years, isn't it? Red peas and 3 grains, isn't that right? Yeah.
Nah, 3 years. My young bloke's just got off his P's now.
Where was his he was a Victorian license?
Yeah.
I thought it was 1 year of red, 2 and 3 of green.
Nah, it's 1 red, 2 green.
Oh.
It's
I
always
mean,
been always been 3 years on your P's.
It could have been that. I honestly
I think
can't
it's
remember.
I think it's 3 years in Queensland.
Yeah, but
and
you
it's
don't
not-
have.
We didn't. I don't know. We might now. We might have red and green things now. Actually, we never
The New
used
South
to.
Wales do, but they don't. Doesn't change what they can. Like for ours, it changes your passenger quantity, like the amount of passengers you can have in a certain age bracket, and that's really it.
Yeah.
New South Wales is the speed one, so if you're on red, you can only go maximum of like 80 k's an hour or 90 k's an
Yeah,
hour.
that's rough.
Yeah.
eh?
80 on red, 90 on green.
Yeah, which is arguably more
More
dangerous.
dangerous. Yeah. I completely
Yep.
agree. Hang on. I'll just be back in 1 minute, boys.
Because the new P plate laws in Victoria, like you can't even use CarPlay apparently as a P plater. Like you can't have any phone interaction.
Fucking hell. Then again, when I had my P's, there wasn't any really phones fucking that common anyway.
Yeah.
I reckon out of my group of friends, there was 2, maybe 3 of us with a mobile.
Yeah. Well, my dad always says when I got my license, there was no P plates. My dad's an old bastard.
Yeah, when I got my P's, basically, I went to Vic Roads, picked up the driving tester, drove around the block, dropped them off, and that was my P's.
Yeah.
It was like a whole 15-minute test. And nobody got their automatic license back then.
No. I got my auto license, but I drove manual on my P plates illegally because I had to for some, like, no, I didn't have to, I chose to.
Yep.
The reason I got an auto license is because we didn't have access to a manual car when I went for it.
Be 18.
And then by the time I went to buy my car, I wanted to buy a manual VY Commodore, and my dad said no because the same. I could buy a VY being 2004.
Yep.
I could buy a VE the 2006 VE for the same price.
Yeah, manual's always a heaps more expensive.
Well, it never used to be the case. It used to be the cheaper option.
Oh, yeah, back when I got my licence, the automatics were absolute shit. They'd cost you thousands more and they weren't fun to drive.
I still want to go again. I had a manual. I bought a manual. My Mazda I got when I got off my P's was a manual.
Yep.
But I didn't. Rachel can't drive manual, so the car we got now is a manual.
Yep.
Any car going forward won't be manual unless it's like a weekend or something like it's just for me to drive.
Yeah. My car's on a manual now.
What do you drive?
Ranger.
Yours? You still get manual?
Yeah. Well, you could back when you got mine. I don't know if you still can now.
Maybe it depends on the series.
Yeah. I've got POV pack PX2, so it's, what is it? Nearly 7 years old now.
Yeah. So I'm looking at an Everest or something, but that's all automatics.
Yeah, no, I take mine out the bush, so I wanted the POV pack with the vinyl interior and everything in it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Makes it easier to hose the inside out when it gets full of mud.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at either an Everest or an MUX.
Ah, yeah.
MUX is much cheaper, but the Everest is a better, MUX is a good middle ground if you're doing off-roading and just freeway driving.
Yep.
If you're doing more freeway driving, which is what I will be doing, the Everest has more creature comforts for that kind of thing. But it also has a way bigger price tag for the one I want. Because I want the Sport, because it's got the V6.
Ah, yeah.
It's like 80k or something.
I think some of the V6s have been having a few problems in the new ones.
Yeah, I need to do some more research on it. But I mean, even if they're having problems, I'm not going to be too fast because it's going to be under warranty and all that shit.
Oh, every car has its problems, so
Yeah.
you don't hear about the good ones, you only hear about the bad ones.
But then I mean, also in the mindset of I just go get a small one and go buy like a V8.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'll be driving it for work, so I really want to drive a V8 in the city, but I have to go there for work.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
I don't know, I'm in two mindsets about what I'm going to do.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is
Yeah, it's always a hard choice.
Yeah. So you guys, how long is the Quali? Is it an hour of Quali?
20 minutes for AM and Pro-Am, 20 minutes for Silver and Pro, and then they're having a shootout for the top 10.
Their version of the shootout is 2 laps.
Yeah. But there ain't no way we're going to make that.
Where are you sitting overall?
18th out of 30.
That's not bad.
And third in class still, so
Well, that's not bad. You're definitely quicker than I am. I don't know how shiny my time's looking like.
he said he's doing roughly about the same lap time as I am.
Yeah.
I'm averaging mid 41s. I can do the odd lap that's a bit quicker.
Well, you got 20 minutes to put a few together, I suppose. Just depends on how you want to tackle it. Because you can RPG.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you can get away with that with OOR. I wasn't sure if you could.
I'm pretty sure you can in that Quali sections.
Yellow flag.
So you can just do 2 or 3, like it's enough fuel for, you know, a couple of laps.
I normally take probably 5 or 6 laps worth of fuel. It normally takes me 2 or 3 laps to get the tyres where I want them.
Yeah.
I think at the moment I've been practicing with 9 laps of fuel on.
Yep. I'm gonna finish doing some Donington practice to get my strategy aligned.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to drag my fuel out as far as it will go and then splash and dash at the end. It's the only choice I'm going to have.
So I'm trying the no stop.
I tried playing around fuel usage last night. There's no way the Ferrari will make
What
it.
are you? I think the Ferrari maxed in times 85 minutes.
Alright folks, Quali has kicked off,
And
so
that's
we can have
the
the
flight
Pro-Am
fuel
and the
saving,
AM
sure.
classes head out. You have 20 minutes to go and set a qualifying
Righto.
lap.
Quali's
After that,
starting now,
I will
mate.
call final laps at the
Alright.
20-minute mark.
Good luck.
You will finish the lap
Cheers,
you're on, and the Pros and the Silvers will head out. With the split field, you should have no issues in qualifying. You should have plenty of room on the track, but the usual rules apply. Do not overtake anyone who is on a valid hot lap. Any incidents, feel free to call your number out. Penalties will be applied as quick penalties for the race, so we will know tonight or tomorrow and then apply them for the race on Saturday. But like I said, you should have plenty of room on track, so you shouldn't have too many incidents. Good luck, everyone.
141.66 P2. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
I've got my stream going if you want to check that out, mate.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done 141.70 P4. Yellow flag. You're clear of the incident.
It.
Green flag in sector 1. was 141.
YouTube. Blackout Racing.
This is the last lap of fuel. That's your fastest lap.
Oh, so close to getting us in a second.
1:04. Yellow flag.
Ready, score, straight. You're 3 plus 5 seconds ahead.
Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. In this lap, box this lap. 1 metre remaining. That's your quickest lap in this session, V2. Yellow flag.
Let's go.
I don't think I can go much faster than that. That's a PB.
That's awesome, man. No, well, you can be happy then, man. You know what I mean?
I can't believe I pulled that off.
Wherever we end up, man, like, you got to be happy with that. It's PB. That's awesome.
What can I do here? Pressures. No, right. That's wrong.
Hello and welcome to the ATR 1000. Hello and welcome to the ATR.
Well, that AM driver's doing well.
Yeah.
8,000th off my time.
Suspiciously well.
Pit exit's clear. Green flag, incident clear. Green flag, sector 1. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into
Off you go.
them. Blue flag. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag. Cold tires, we need to get some heat into them. Brakes are pretty hot now. Your tire temps are all fine. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. That lap was at 141.92.
Fuck it.
You need to watch the track limits.
Should have time for one more.
yellow. Sector 2 is now green.
Nah, that's us done.
Final laps for this set. The
20 minutes
pros
remaining.
and
You've got
the
20
silvers can
minutes
head out.
left. Yellow flag.
No, I'm happy with that.
You should be.
That's probably the best qualification in an endurance race I've done so far.
Oh, mate, for any of us. Yeah, well done. Really well done. Yeah, mate, you should be proud of that. Wait, is there only 9 Pro Man car?
Yeah.
How many? Maybe some aren't qualifying.
There's 21 silvers and pros.
Nicely done, sir. I'm not sure if you can hear me running.
Sorry, you sound like a chipmunk, eh? That's amazing.
I'm glad you didn't start talking during Quali.
Yeah, that would have.
That would have put me off.
Down a couple spots, yeah.
Just a few.
You there, Alvin? Alvin and the chipmunks, right?
Yeah. Alvin, Theodore, and... Oh, what's the other one? Fuck, I can't remember now.
Oh.
Well, at least we're definitely not last on the grid this time.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, my
Hey!
PC crashed. My laptop, my phone disconnected. I'm just watching your stream. Well done, P2.
Yeah, we could hear it. Man, it was funny, especially what the hell that came through was...
Was it robot? It was like deep and raw.
No, it was Chipmunk.
It was kind of chipmunk-esque, yeah.
Oh, right. I found the opposite. One of you must have responded to something and I was like slowed down deep.
So funny.
I was like, okay, and then it just crashed.
It was like
So
a
it was
robot
partly-
chipmunk.
So what are we, P2 before Crow went out?
Yep.
Nice.
And that was on a PB lap for me as well, so I couldn't have done
Solid.
much better.
Very, very well done, sir. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm just ordering my dinner and lunch for tomorrow.
If I had got that corner with the bloody yellow sausage on it better, I reckon I could have gone about a tenth faster, but that's about it.
Yeah, I reckon, yeah. Always a tenth in it, but, no, that's a great lap.
Going off the practice times, that should put us within about 1.2 of the fastest guys.
Yeah, massive effort, mate.
There you go, 40.1. Name's just gone.
It's impressive.
I'm just looking to see what the go reference lap is in. 39.3 is the go reference lap.
Far out.
And there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do differently to match their fucking reference lap, to be honest.
No.
All just comes from the amount how fast they go through the corners. I can't carry the fucking apex speed they do.
Alright, Rans, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
I doubt it'd happen, but it'd be funny if we qualified in front of Breno on that.
That's not impossible, though. That's not even
And it's Layla's qualifying for them as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
I might have a chance. Fuck, I didn't realise how fast the fastest Pro-Am went. He's only 0.4 off the bloody leader at the moment.
That's pretty sus. I would say pretty sus. Like, that's really cool.
Being a Pro-Am, could be 1 Pro and 2 Am drivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas we're 3 Pro-Am drivers.
I'm in Zika heading home. Does that break it?
No, you're still there.
Sweet. You should see the exhausts hanging off this Falcon that's parked next to me. The tips are hanging like almost 10.5 centimeters outside the bumper.
Go on the Australian bazooka style, are they?
Apparently. It's actually pretty fucking hilarious. And it is running so rich. It's an XR, I think it's an XR8, but it's running super rich.
Smell it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't mind the smell of a rich running motor vehicle, but it just looks hilarious with that exhaust setup.
Just as long as it doesn't run one of those stupid pop and crackle tunes.
Oh, nah. It was rumbly and low, which is alright.
Yep.
I mean, it's a Falcon, so that's already on its bad side. But that's just my opinion.
Falcons aren't that bad.
I was brought up as a Holden boy.
So was I. Until I moved out of home and then I went Ford.
I drive a Ford for work. I'm going to buy a Ford, but that's mainly because there is no Holden anymore.
I've had, what was it, a ZL Fairlane, an EL, AU, and now I've got my Ranger.
Yeah, I'll get something if I get the Everest or whatever, but if I was to buy like a V8, something as a weekender, it will be a Commodore or like a Monaro or something like that.
Yeah. I was going to do something like that. It'd be something with a turbo barra swap in it. If the motor...
Don't get me wrong, they made a good 6-cylinder. The Ford made an epic 6-cylinder inline 6.
If the motor in my Ranger ever goes bang, that's what I'm going to do to that. Just barra swap it.
Get it engineered, won't you?
Well, I only need to get it engineered if you get pulled over.
Correct. That was one thing I liked about having my sports wagon, that I was going to D8 swap if I ever got around to, kept the car for long enough, because the chassis is already engineered for a V8.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have to do a lot to it. I just have to swap it in and then go and get it checked.
Yep. Legally, I can't barra swap mine anyway.
You can.
No, I can't. Can't. It hasn't got the right pollution gear on it to suit my car for year manufacture.
Right.
Okay, Renz.
Yeah, I would have LS3 or, if I had the money, LSX swapped the sports wagon.
Yeah.
Or LSA, but I never had the money because I didn't win the lotto.
Yeah, gets expensive.
Well, I've said to Rach many times, if I win the lotto, I'm going to buy stuff you won't see for like 12 months. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because it'd be in a performance shop being done properly.
It'll be getting built for that long.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's put in at least one lap so far and we're sitting 17th.
Alright, that's not terrible. It's pretty good.
Out of 30.
And I'm assuming there's no pros behind us.
One pro, Gobby's still got to put in a decent lap.
Yep.
And then it's just all silver and pro-am drivers.
Yeah. Where's Layla's? Where are they?
Layla is 14th.
Right, I don't think they're going to improve. I reckon they're going to want to keep it at that.
She's still out on track at the moment.
Yeah. So do we qualify as second in class or first in class?
Second in class.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the guy in front of you was our class or not.
Yeah, no, he was. It was the bloke behind me was an amateur.
Yeah.
There's only one of them in qualifying.
Oh, right, okay.
So I reckon they'll end up getting bumped up to Pro-Am just so they got something to fight for. They were talking about it the other day in the chat.
Right, so there's only one AM team entirely.
I'll have a look in. Where are we? Teams. Entries. Yeah, there's only one amateur team.
That might change after qualifying. As in, they might either add more AMs or, as you said, they might move them up.
Oh, there's only 9 Pro-Ams, so they'd have to drop some silvers back to Pro-Am and then drop Pro-Ams back to amateur.
Yeah, because what are we, Pro-Am?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to DC while I get inside and starting whatnot, so I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, 2 is.
Alright. Cool.
Be back just in time for the last 2 minutes of Quali.
Yeah, I've got to remember how to disconnect from this fucking thing. Menu, here we go. No, maybe. Just.
Let's figured it out. Oh shit. Oh, Gobby went up. We're at 8. Back in mid-pack, still not bad. And being 9 hours, it's going to be a matter of who keeps it on track and out of the wall.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'd love to get a counter of how many cars die on that sausage curve across the 9 hours.
Yeah, that's a big number.
Oh, at least 30 cars, you'd expect it to happen at least 100 times.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Renz, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
TeamSpeak doesn't recognise steering wheel inputs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to set up a push to mute so you guys didn't have to hear me if I was talking to anyone on my stream on the weekend.
So it doesn't pick up the buttons or whatever?
Nah.
Oh, actually, that's, yeah. I think I vaguely remember this from my first time trying it.
That's all good. It's easy enough when I'm not driving, I can just mute it that way, but you might just have to put up with it if I'm driving. Not that very many people watch me streams.
Yeah, no stress.
I reckon the biggest view I had was the code at 12 hour and that had 125 people drop in over the course of it.
That's cool. Yes, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I've never had that many people watch one of my streams before.
Yeah.
I think I posted it up in the OOR stream section.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking 15th to 19th is covered by a 10th.
Wow. Sheesh.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
As Breno said, who they're going to throw in the car to start yet?
I think he said it was going to be him. It was meant to be him.
Ah, yeah. Coming off 14th or wherever they end up, won't take him long to work his way to the front. Or close to the front anyway.
Yeah, there'll be some quick drivers at the front, but yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, fucking Keys will be. Oh well, shit. Keys is actually getting beaten.
Who is it?
Name, Cook, Hind, and Vintner are all in front of him.
Far out, okay.
It isn't in the Porsche. Isn't he normally a Nissan driver?
Who's that?
Keys.
Yeah, Nissan or I think also Aston maybe as well.
Ah,
Just,
yeah. Hey, made it in back with the last 14 seconds.
I'm watching their octane one at their 30 seconds.
Nah.
Pro-Am in the top 10 still. That's lovely.
Yeah, he was ridiculously quick, that fella.
Right, competition stiff, man. Far out.
Top 26 cars covered by a second and a half.
Jesus. Yeah, it's competitive. Wow.
Where did Layla end up?
Where'd they go? 14th.
Yeah, didn't improve. Well, didn't move up anyway.
And at this point, we've got 18th.
That's awesome.
Oh, hang on. How the hell would you jumped up to 17th? No, went back down again. Something happened there, and we jumped up to 17th, and then dropped back down again.
That's the end of the session. P18.
Alright, nice work everyone for qualifying. That was really well done. The top 10 drivers, you stick around for the shootout. We will kick that off momentarily. Everyone else is welcome to leave. I need to head off, but I will be leaving you for the top 10 drivers in the capable hands of Steve Lewis, who will look after the shootout.
Alrighty, welcome to the top 10, everybody. And our first car is going to be Mr. John Hislop in car 161. You are free to leave the pits whenever you... just give me a second, give everyone else a second to get out so I'm not pestering them to leave the server while you're doing your lap. But you can get yourself ready. All right, looks like everyone's heading off. All right, John, when you are ready, you are free to leave the pits.
YouTube.
And so just to clarify, I don't think Matt said it, so everyone has 2 laps. So you get your warm-up lap, then you have 2 hot laps to set your quali time. And then what I will do is when the driver who is on their hot lap starts their second lap, I will call out to the next driver, and then you can start your warm-up lap.
Uh-oh.
Eaton, Muller, Brown, and... Oh, is that Eaton there twice? Yeah, probably just logged out and logged in. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, that last one doesn't count. But there you go. That's 11 on back as we now rub our hands to get them warm for our top 10 shootout.
Chris Cooley, he's 28th, P28 with D Madden and M Madden.
Who qualified for them, or did they not qualify?
Go.
Okay, we're just going to have a couple of minutes break while the server clears and leaves the top 10 in, and then the drivers will start being fed out. But we're going to just give you a look at the fantastic intro that that Cricky did for our upcoming event here.
Is this? Here we go. Oh, nice. The what? Right? Yeah.
And you're back. You're back on,
We're
guys.
back. We've got Hislop on his out lap now, sitting here. Name tags are off. We're going full serious now.
Actually, it might be his first lap.
First lap we're on here, possibly. Yeah, last lap was a 151, so this is his first qualifying lap. We are a second up, Davo, but we're not paying attention to that. We're watching the split. What's our time for under the bridge here, Davo? 112. He was crossing under that.
That's going to be our split 2 marker right there, everyone, underneath the bridge. So that allow us to keep track of our cars as we go around through sector 1 and sector 2. So keep an eye on that as we go through. That's what that means. But yeah, through Cheetah Curb, down to the last turn, and we're going to see what Hislop sets as our lap 1 in our top 10 shootout. I know we've got, everyone sits there and goes, yep, cool, we've done, 140s and we're 140, but 141.3 as a 1 lap shootout is a good marker to start with. I think, Kyalami is not the easiest track to get around and get confident with, but it's something that you can keep getting flow with, and whether to go out there and do a 1 lap dash is easy or not, but as you continue, so we got that banking lap and we got invalid in our second lap, so unlucky right there, but a 141.3 is our set lap for our top 10 shootout right now.
Is that a Wally livery? Is that Wally on the front?
Shout out the Wally livery. Yep.
That's sick. What a great throwback. I think it's a Wally livery. Let it happen. Let it play. Sip of my red wine, and now we are going to go and have a watch of the second lap that's playing. I believe we just need to get it on screen, but it's going to be our man
Parker, yep.
Parker's out there now on an out lap. 28 minute, 21 second lap so far. Not our best split time of the evening, but he'll be looking to improve on that when he actually goes away from the out lap and goes munching into that next lap. Mate, as you said it, Dave, I know we've already sung the praises, but we've got Steve Lewis and Parker here, both Pro-Am drivers. I don't know if Steve Lewis made the top 10, but we've got Parker in here. So we've got the one Pro-Am driver sitting in here. Unbelievable pressure to be driving at this level in the top 10 shootout before a Simrigs Endurance 9-hour at Kyalami. Incredible stuff from him that we're about to see here. I reckon he's got it in him to put down another flying lap. You'd be feeling the pressure, your knees would be shaking, hands sweaty, knees weak, mum spaghetti sort of stuff going on here, Davo, but a lot of pressure, but I think he's going to perform.
That's the hardest thing in the book. Sat there for 20 minutes and watched the pro and silver guys drive around. So, I don't know whether or not he logged out and went and done some practice laps, but yeah, hardest thing to do. 20 minutes sitting there and going, okay, mate, you've got 2.5 laps to go out and send it. So, coming onto the main straight right now, and let's see how his first banker lap goes.
And across that line. And we're flying in the Aston. This is such a good car for this track. Plenty of mid-speed corners, lots of torque in the Aston for those mid-speed corner exits. We're going to come in here, stick really tight here. You've got a lot of runway on the exit, but most of the faster drivers tend to try and stick mid-track, which is exactly what we're seeing here from Parker. Parker's going to take, we've got that lovely barbecue curb there. Going to munch that curb, stick wide, and then push in here. A lot of drivers choose to brake a little bit later here as you turn in, downshift to third, a little bit of engine braking and let the car carry around, Davo, is what we're seeing there. Coming into the clubhouse, my least favorite turn on this track. It's so difficult. You got to brake late, turn in late against everything inside you telling that you need to hit that apex. You got to wait. Now we go through the S's, munch that left-hand curve, smack the right one, go shooting up the hill. A lot of room left to run wide. Parker uses all of it with expert precision. Brake at the steward's box or that white line on the right-hand side if your game. Hold it really tight through Lukop and shoot all the way down mine shafts in the Aston. Such a fun section of track in this car, Dave.
He's doing an absolutely fantastic job. I'm not sure we're going to get much faster in the in his forehang lap, but absolutely doing an absolutely fantastic job in the banker lap, and it was good to see underneath that 100-meter board about the 112 time. So as you just slight little breakthrough cheetah curve, not sending it just yet. being nice and safe. 60-metre mark down to the last curve, about 80 Ks through the last corner, stomping on the gas as hard as you can, risking as much as you can not to go invalid. And we're going to see a 141. Oh, great banker lap already, P1, and now it's just free. That's just got a free send.
Free send, braking just at or just after the 100-metre mark, turning in really tight here. Excellent banker lap there. Mate, all we've got to do now is just improve on it. There's a couple of turns, particularly as you said, he tapped the brakes, did we see, just through cheater. If he just stays off that, does a little lift instead, we'll watch that Delta just get eaten alive. He's a little bit behind here, but I'm not too stressed. Plenty of time to be made up over these next two turns. Particularly, he was quite ginger around this turn before sunset. But he seemed to stick it relatively well, basically on the money, pickles, running wide, holding it quite nice through here. Made up the time and now sitting dead level, Davo.
I got sweet onion and
Chipotle here.
Does he?
Oh, he's got to come out
sweet onion and Chipotle. I've never done that before.
He's just so close, and I can just see all our drivers just trying
sweet onion is
to
my
make
go-to,
sure how
and then I've got
quickly
bought another one for tomorrow's lunch, which is the pizza melt.
There's just so much time to be made through that
next day
right-hander as
choice.
they climb the hill.
That's just going to get more flavour every night.
Awesome job
yeah. Although I got it toasted, so
done his job. That's all he needed to do.
It's kind of pointless when I'm going to throw it in the fridge overnight. But whatever.
Main qualifying, come out, done his job. Still, at worst, he's going to be P9. So he should be absolutely thrilled with that result. And I'm not sure, probably going to be his first top 10 shootout. And that's one that I definitely aspire to one day. So yeah, he's inspiring us as the academy drivers coming up into the pro ranks. But here we go, Law, Mr. Austin McNeil getting revved up in another Aston Martin. Here we go, they're thick and fast coming.
They're flipping nerve-wracking.
McNeil, we met him through the Academy Endurance event that was held just recently. Incredible bloke, such a good teacher, such a great bloke to talk to. He's kind of Octane legacy now. This man is just pivotal to the racing that we know and love today, and what a fantastic driver too. Such a good sportsman, and really brings a lot of the competition through those sprint races, and particularly the endurance series this year. Really keen to see him throw it down here. Is capable of unbelievable pace, Dave, and I really expect something special from him here in the Aston.
I want to talk about Octane legacy. Look at the size of the Octane sign on the wing. It's massive on the top and the bottom. Something to
there is no mistake.
That is fantastic. A great looking livery there, the yellow and white with the big Octane online racing logo on the wing. But yeah, as we said, like Austin,
oh yeah,
we are expecting to be right at the front, but here only coming out in P8 in the top 10 shootout. Probably, I don't know, they might not be the happiest with that, and seeing all the usual times of 39.5 and 8.9s in the chat that everyone's been looking to see. There must be the
TC a bit more, and
mustn't be ideal for the fastest.
You'll be fine with your raw pace being that good.
Drivers are, just trying to manage to just have the car
stable
and try and eke out the best lap time they can.
Watch him come over for his banker lap here, Davo. Really taking these turns well. First of all, let's watch him go through cheater. No one say a thing. Oh, clean. Dave, this is an oak livery. I've just seen, can you confirm, is this vanilla malt or is this a bit of caramel that we're seeing in front of us? To bring back the milkshake chat from a couple of weeks ago.
Do they do caramel oak? Or
I don't know. JC, if you're in chat and you're listening, caramel's not the worst flavour. Vanilla malt is. I can't stand vanilla malt, but what I can stand very much so is seeing Austin go green into the first turn. He's going to be 0.1 up coming out of that, going through the Juxie sweep. We've got into barbecue now, sitting on board with him now. He's run a little bit wide and he's going to be invalid.
Yep, that's two that have done it there.
Where are you going?
Is that 3 drivers in a row that have gone invalid on the second lap? Yeah, I know there's some time to be had, but you've got to complete 2 lap times. I think we'll probably see someone very soon on their second lap go a little faster, but it's just they're just pushing every little bit to try and maximize it, but you don't really need to go that much faster. The track's not ideal. And so, you know, I know they're all sitting there wanting to do their mid 39s, but a 39.8 was pole in normal qualifying, so I just don't think the track conditions right there. So I think you've got to kind of get those times out of your head and just, you know, try and maximise what's in front of you, and only just eke out, you know, a nice smooth lap time. And it's probably going to be good enough.
Yeah, 3 for 3 drivers going invalid on the second lap, mate. That's a hat trick. Hopefully we can break the curse. The curse of the second lap, Dave. That's what we've got here tonight. I believe we see him just
so
take
far.
a little bit of the curb, pull into the pits, retire the car, go have a drink, Austin. You've earned it. Well done, mate.
We currently don't have a car on track, so YouTube, we need a minute and a half's worth of something to chat about. So jump in there. We're currently missing our P7 driver, so we don't know where they are.
Who was
right
P7?
now.
Oh,
Very
Brock.
interesting. Who was sitting in P7? Remind us. Oh, Rob Underwood. Where's Rob gone to?
Just DC'd. Oh no.
Oh.
Maybe do we give a 45-second leeway time, or
Wait,
is
who
this
they got
not,
Rondinella on track?
Not part of the. Well, we've
Part
got
of the regular process.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah,
a qualifying
Saxon,
that's counting
Hayes.
down. We do have. Okay, Rondinella's gone out. So
No,
it's
Rondinella, Hayes.
Saxon.
Copy that. Yeah, okay,
That's,
we've
that's
got
our second Honda too. No.
second Honda. We need it back. We need it back.
Apparently he DC'd on his outlap.
Yeah, disconnected on his outlap. No good, says a few people. Saxon's on his lap now. He is going to try and push pedal to the metal here. Really laying down the time. Yeah, he's on the outlap. That's what I mean. But
He'll end
gonna
up
be trying to
10th by
push this
default.
hard, mate. He's been practicing for this all week.
He's in YouTube chat, though.
I've done another stint at Kyalami. I've done another stint at Kyalami. Kyalami stint. Go to work. Come home. Kyalami stint. This man has been putting in the hours and the time. All you got to think is that he is going to try and push this first lap. Not too hard. Just bank it. Get it safe. Get it happening. And then go hell for leather on the second lap. Austin McNeil currently sitting at a 140.
You can probably move to Discord, right?
Time to beat tonight.
We could probably move over to Discord so we can chat with Brenno.
It doesn't look that flush at the moment, you know, with all our guys that were sitting there with some really fast lap
go
times,
there.
but they've only been able to do one
See if he
lap.
joins.
I think that is the key. I think if we see Saxon go down and put a solid banker in,
Double ready.
140.9, you know. If it's somewhere close and then goes to the field and improve in the second lap and finish that second lap, I think we'll see a faster lap time. Because as I said, you know, at that first time it was, you know, the cars just seem to get better and better as we can get through that second and third lappers. We saw Benny Hignett just keep doing, you know, purple lap times in the Aston Martin V12. So as we just jump.
What do you want?
No, just saying.
Hello. How'd you go?
Rennie got us P18 in the end, I think. Second in class.
Oh, nice, Gary.
What the fuck's up with Cooley's teammates? Are they
They're both AMs. They're both like academy drivers.
Right, okay, that explains it. I was like,
Yeah.
it's weird to see him behind us, but if that's makes sense. Do we know if he's starting?
Most likely.
Yeah, okay, great.
I mean, I can ask him if you want.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I was just curious. Because like, if he is starting, then I know we're going to lose a spot off the start, most likely. If he's not starting, then we have a chance to keep that position for a little bit.
Yeah, you might be able to keep it all the way, to be honest.
Gotta love a DC on an outlap for that.
Godfrey. Surely they give him another.
Oh no, it's on an outlap. He wasn't on an active lap.
Also, all I'm going to say, Lucas didn't out-qualify everybody by 3/10 the second he's not in the GTR. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Porsche, isn't he?
Yep, and then he's like washed.
Holding it really, really nicely into Eng with this last turn here. And floor it onto the
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't been watching the stream.
Oh, did he?
At least a 40.
So,
First driver to not touch any brake through cheetah curb goes P1 with a 40.6.
Yeah. What was the temps for Quali? Was it like 19 ambient?
See how much he can improve on this second lap as those tyres start to hit ideal
Oh, mate.
working pressures. But
Yeah, right, okay. Probably could have had pole then.
But you didn't want to, wasn't that the plan?
Well, yeah, so now we're going to stay in silver and it's going to be an easy clap. So. Oh, sorry, McNeil's still there. Surely they don't stay in silver.
No, and Jay Parker is a Pro-Am team.
I think this team will be quite hard to beat come Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Aston is the best car here, so the Honda's also incredibly good. Like, it just feels really good to drive here, and it's really quick. So I'm not surprised to see Godfrey in the top 10. Also, I wish they didn't call this a shootout, because it's in a shootout. This is a super pole, but that's okay. I'm actually them in the general chat.
Breaks late, hugs tight. Good exit. What a man.
He's going to go 39 or 40.1.
No, lose. No, it was heaps. 40.2.
Sending it down
Yeah.
through mineshaft into the crocodiles. 0.4 up. Can we get an under a 140? Because this is going to be even faster through the cheetah curb. Let him just have a slight lift.
Oh, he's got it. Holds on.
Oh, Underwood's back.
He's coming into Ing with a final turn. Gonna break.
And he's on track. No, he's not.
But he is 0.6 up.
What?
Davo. Gonna floor it down, drop a little bit of time, but he's still got half a second on it.
No, but it's triple set. Lucas is out on track.
PB for Saxon.
Yeah.
Or if not, it's very close. Really.
Steve Lewis in the 10. What?
Man, Saxon
Yeah.
Hayes.
Is it him or his teammate?
Have a drink and breathe before you go to
Oh, there's 11. Yeah. Yep. Gotcha.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Just consistently got his lap better and better, and the car just kept getting faster and faster as those brake pressures and the grip level kept coming up with those tyres. So there's a reason why we give everyone a 2-lap dash, because we just know how much faster they can go in that second lap. But here we have the enigma, Mr. Lucas Keys, in the green Porsche.
I've never seen it. Okay, Godfrey's back in the server. This is good. We might have our P7 back.
Yeah.
Lucas Keys, I did see in chat earlier, in Octane Online Racing anyway, the widest skill to livery making gap I think we've ever seen. Man, he can produce some, let's call them pearlers.
Yeah, nice.
But he can also produce some incredible
2 tenths there.
times. So, not bad. Great lap from Saxon Hayes that we just saw there. But let's see what Lucas Keys can produce here, Davo. In the Porsche.
We go from a meme on a roof in a GTR to a Kermit the Frog inspired Porsche. So again, another wild livery. 30 second, about that 30 second sideways through sunset.
Sideways through sunset.
Mate, that delta means nothing.
Yeah, no.
He's still picking up time.
So I know what I'm talking about. Like, he's still gaining time, mate. He lost 3 tenths, 2 3/10 with that slide.
But they're comparing it to a 152.
The ACC deltas, like, this red delta will be wrong. Like, he's not comparing it to anything. It's not even a 152, because he'll gain 10 seconds across the line just...
Yeah, we've used all the bison skin on the outside there, coming up out of the S's.
Oh, wow.
Gonna look for maximum drive down the hill now, down through mineshaft. This is going to be tight, I think. We're going to see a pretty good lap here. High 111, maybe 112 under our Sector 2 marker, Davo. So it's probably going to be close to a 140 flat, maybe a 142. 140.2, that is. We'll see. He's coming around the cheetah curb.
So, yep.
Here we see him go now. Through the final turn up the straight. Let's have a look. He's 135 exiting Ingwer. So let's see. We're expecting a mid 140. Yep, mid 140 there. Our sector markers are working pretty well tonight, Dave. I think we've done all right. Fake it till you make it on the sector markers. But let's see how he goes now on this big send lap. Talk us through it.
Let's just see how close he gets to that 30-second barrier at the 100-meter board coming in.
I think he would have lost that much.
First marker, but currently just under a 10th up. But what was interesting, coming into the last corner on the last lap, he actually opened the corner up a little bit. Yeah, high 29. I reckon that's going to be a little bit in front of Saxon Hayes. So yeah, he opened up the entry. So he lost about 2 tenths coming into this lap to try and set this one up a little better. So interested to see, he kind of threw all the eggs in one basket. He sacrificed 2 tenths on that first one to try and get a little bit better run down the straight this second one. How quickly you get on the throttle here? Full throttle, using all the eggs that climb the hill. Use the torque of that Porsche, and how late does he break into the top of the hill?
He's held it well.
Cost him.
Time he gained
That's
through
way too
Sunset
much.
before as well. He's picked up an extra 1.1.
Yeah, now watch it drop.
A tenth and a bit as he comes sailing down Monchuk.
Yeah.
He's going to look for so much time.
There we go.
Two turns, Dave.
It's close to what he should be doing.
Crocodiles breaks late, throws it in right. The track's rendering. We've got it back. Look at that exit. Holds it nicely. Holds it wide. No breakthrough. Cheetah. Lift and power out. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of grass. Manages to hold on. Drops a little bit of time, but he's got a lot of time to make up through here. Look at that time go. Disappearing, Dave. We're down. We're down 0.65. Excellent lap there. We're going to have a 139. 139.9 is the time to beat now.
Exactly what I was about. I know you just mentioned that.
These guys surely got to pro.
Corner, but that's exactly what he did. He set it up the lap before. I saw that he dropped a little bit of time coming through that last corner to make sure he could hit that last lap with as much speed as possible. So, you know, again, the two drivers that have finished both of their laps are sitting currently P1 and P2 with an over a 7/10 gap to P3. So that's exactly what these guys and the drivers need to be achieving, is doing both laps. Don't go invalid in the second lap.
Yeah, we've broken the curse, mate. The full send lap curse. How good was that? And Dave, just excellent analysis there. That's why we have you on board for these commentary sessions, mate. Incredible knowledge and skill that you bring to what we talk about tonight. Great analysis.
I wish they succeeded sectors like Rensport for these kind of like super poles.
Really well done for picking
yeah.
up, mate. Thank you so
Some of my favourite commentators in the booth tonight. Oh my goodness, they're being Povaxed. Far out.
My head's getting absolutely ginormous. But again, that if we keep looking at that 30-second mark, I think Benny V's probably had our best Sector 1 time coming into there, probably a mid to high 29 at that 100-meter boards coming into Sunset. So a great lap time Benny V setting down in the Aston. I think, you know, the car to drive tonight, it might be, you know, there's so many Astons on the track, and it's been absolutely fantastic to watch because, again, it's a car that I might be wanting to switch to.
Absolutely, and how good's the livery as well? Half target pattern, half topographic. Look at this go. This is beautiful. I don't know, there's a name for that little pattern on the left-hand side. I can never remember it. It's called something.
That's a really good first lap.
Someone in chat.
Oh, never mind.
I think it's a Bignet livery. So
40.6.
Yeah, based on the delta, it seemed like it's going to be like a 40.3.
He's come through. He's come through the crocodile. He's sending it through Cheetah. No break, Ben. No break, Ben. Look at that, going down through Ingwer. I don't think he's going to go for the same strategy. It looks like he's full send through.
Whoever the other guy is sounds like identical to JC. Just like the
already 0.14 up.
Oh, what's the word for it?
He's got to make to get to P2. So that's the number we're trying to look for in our delta. If we have about a 0.5, that's going to be somewhere close. So keep an eye on that delta. But again, as we just ever so slightly,
I went wide.
Every single corner, just gaining that a little bit of time on each exit. You know, sacrificing a little bit. Let's see how quickly he can get onto the throttle. Look down the bottom of your screen.
Oh, that's invalid.
Full throttle the whole way.
No, it's not.
No chance that was valid.
Just climbing the hill in that Aston.
Incredible drive here from Benny Vintner, and such a different driving style as well to so many of the other fast ones out there. So smooth. We're going to see some
interesting analysis. So smooth as he gets on the pedal way too early through the S's and then goes completely wide at the hairpin.
Benny is smooth, calm, controlled, and calculated with the way that he takes these turns. Less flippy floppy.
Oh wait, you might be, yeah.
And more really pointed directional inputs. So we see him full send there, sliding through Cheetah. He's up 0.25.
Invalid.
The Marshall's post there, nice and safe. Accelerates out, driving, trying to find that exit, goes invalid.
That's 40.2.
Yeah.
Would have put him what? P.
I don't think it'd move him anywhere.
We're talking about the Paul Ricard effect. His next lap would be invalid as well. A great effort though, 40.6.
Made the 40.2 right then. I think he might have lost a couple of tenths.
Oh, Ding Dong says I'm not sure. He doesn't think so.
As he wanted to. They've been so close to a front row start. But P3 at the moment, I think I can't be too disappointed with that, with some good lap times. And here we have Connor Hind in an absolute outrageously coloured Ferrari.
We like it. One of the only Ferraris out there. It's not really a Fezzer track. The big vacuum cleaner doesn't love munching too many curves. This is not really a track that it specializes at. However, if you are as good as Connor,
It's basically just like listening to JC commentate. Like seriously, it's like identical.
Faces on the side of that livery. I don't know if I want to close up for it. I'm quite happy sitting from a distance. But we do see that wonderful orange off yellow and deep blue color of the Ferrari hurtling towards us through Sunset. Davo going to use as much as he can on the outside there, whip the car through.
Oh, it's a Sydney Sweeney livery. Oh, okay.
We're going to see him throw it down now into the S's. Davo, what's the secret? You drive a Macca. You've driven this track in that car so many times. In a car that's quite pointy and low to the ground. What's the secret to get through the S's here?
Simply just keep carrying as much mid-corner speed as you possibly can. It's the time where you feel that you've actually got a bit of an advantage over some of those big front-engine cars. So it's, you know, as much as all the drivers in those front-engine cars just want to try and get on the throttle as hard as you can, you're really just trying to carry as much speed as you can in these mid-engine cars. So Connor's done an absolute
Speaking
awesome
of
job
mid-engine
there.
cars, Davo, why is Sydney Sweeney on my screen?
Oh, a bit of an American Eagle. Where's some jeans? I need some. But no breakthrough. No break again.
How good's that?
This looks like a pretty good lap. I know the Delcy can't really
Willis to victory.
tell
We're
that.
going to see a
Yeah.
140 here, 140.4. Let's
The
watch
40.2 would have put whatever is Vintina like in P3, P2.
Sydney Sweeney looks so good.
Yeah. I think he's going to stay about there.
That full curb of Crowthorne there, go
Might drop like another position or two. But
sweep as well, Dave. We're going to come in nice and tight. Can't take too much curb. Mind you, Connor challenges my thinking and actually hits it hard, but manages to get a really good exit.
oh mate, everything can hit that curve.
Our sector 2 with a just sub 130
Oh.
time there. It looked all bang on. What a great time. Runs wide there. Can use all the track. Breaks at the 50. Throws it in to Clubhouse. Sitting
M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U-S-E.
We know it's not, but it's funny, so we keep bringing it up. Hits the curve on the left-hand side. It lifts. Tries to throw it in, is a little bit wide, but manages to pin full throttle. Davo coming up in a Lucop, get a break at the white line on the right and try and throw the car in. This car is so pointy, you have to chuck it as hard as you can. Try and find the grip.
Wow. I literally didn't change. The Delta did not change.
No.
Coming through just about that 111 mark, very on par with our leading time. So
That's different, not shifting up to 5th.
Gains about a tenth and a half.
Yeah.
Connor just.
Oh, come on, Hind. Come on, Hind.
Slightly just more time coming to cheetah curve.
Of course.
Hold your breath. Stay balanced. 4 tenths up. This could be coming very close to our P1 time.
Oh, it's going to be so unbelievably close. Like ACC Delta might get him here.
Oh, no,
Nice. What a lap.
P1, let's go.
In the bin, Lucas.
100th of a second.
Mate.
What a Ferrari truck, he says. Come on, Matty.
I'm eating my words. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong there, mate. What a
Connor
lap.
just coming with the 5 fingers to the face. Big old schlap.
Saxon just said Lucas Keys is washed, confirmed.
Connor High, well done. Great lap. And again, another driver that's done 2 laps.
How does Connor Hines sit down with balls that big? That is unbelievable to throw it through Cheetah and out onto the main straight of Kyalami.
It looked
I reckon the Honda's going to get pole.
I have no idea how he kept that on track half those corners, hitting those curves as hard as he did. There was just incredible amounts of car control, and we've got Cookie with the Honda. This is going to be something special. I think he's always done an absolute fantastic job in the top 10 shootouts. You know, probably not, probably one of the lowest heart rates that are going to be around in this shootout tonight. So let's see if he can keep those nerves under control as he always does, and puts in a great lap.
Better than Melbourne Sweeney.
The Honda, one of 2 on the track tonight. Let's hope that we see something special from Cookie here. I remember Cookie cooked at Bathurst, setting down an unbelievable 158, high 158 from memory earlier this year for the 12-hour. We're expecting big things here tonight. The only
What's happening, boys?
man that can tame
Hi,
this
Shani.
car
Just watching top 10.
Unbelievable
Still.
performance. So we're going to see
No,
it's
yeah,
a
it's not over yet.
pretty okay time there, sitting
Oh,
at
yeah.
about the 130 mark into our sector 1 marker of the 100-meter board at sunset. Throwing into the
Alright,
clubhouse.
I think I've got to go.
He's going to go push hard.
Oh, good.
This guy.
Try and hit the curve. I believe
This
the
guy.
Honda doesn't
I might
quite
jump on
get
later.
it.
tomorrow.
A bit hungry.
Oh,
catches.
If you're on that,
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Sweet.
Try and run
Catch up.
narrow
Bye.
here, cutting a little bit of time. I think he's going to push much harder that second lap, Davo, as he throws up into the hairpin of Lukop.
Yeah, I think all these drivers are just seeing how much better the second lap's already been. I think the least amount of improvement we've had on the second lap's only been, just under half a second of a second, half a tenth of a second. Sorry, half a second. Oh my goodness, the words in my mouth are just not coming out. So half a second, just under. So all these drivers are going, you know what? If I lay down, a low to mid 140, there's going to be so much time to be made in that second lap. So yeah, another one, just no break through cheetah curb, mid 80k, just under 80k through that last turn. Seems to be about the speed everyone's taking it. And this is going to be a 140.5. That's exactly the marker I think the track's allowing to have on those first lap out. So let's see how much we can improve. On average, it's been about half a second, so this is going to be really close to that 139 mark again.
Here, so he's going to break late there, but not find too much time. Had a really good exit on that first lap. Going to throw it up into barbecue now. Use all of that exit, hitting all of the bison skin. Going up into sunset, we've got our first sector marker, Davo, there on the left. He's going to hit it at 130, pretty much on the nose. Throw it into sunset, hug it nice and narrow at the start, run wide at the end, manages to
Actually,
carry
the opposite. You want
carry
to come
an
around that
insane
corner.
amount of speed there, but as we know, Cookie likes to find time in other places, unusual places in the Honda. This is where you find your time. Coming down to the S's, not going to take too much of that left curb, but going to really hug it tight. We've seen on the last lap on that right-hander up into the hill. Use not too much of that exit. Quite a mid-track car. It has a lot of tip in for a car that's built like a brick.
What?
Look at it go up through Lukop, mate. He's hit a little bit of the curb, accelerates nicely. We're not seeing a hugely green delta here, so he's going to have to produce something really special coming out of Mineshaft into the Crocodiles and the Cheetah.
Yeah, I don't think he pushed too hard that first lap, this last sector, so I'm interested to see if we can get to 2 or 3 tenths out of it, because yeah, it looked quite controlled that first lap. So just found a 10th through the Crocodiles. Can he
Wow.
a little bit more?
Thought he'd have more, to be honest.
Maybe just a little bit.
Too conservative.
Yeah, that first lap seemed to have been absolutely incredible. So you'd found about a 10th, 2 tenths, maybe 3 tenths.
Cross the line with a 142. 140.2, Dave. Not a bad effort. Great work, Cookie.
P4 overall currently with, I think, only 1 or 2 to go. So that's not going to be a bad result in a starting position for them. So we've got the 124 currently on track.
We've just had a miss from the... We're going to wait and see where we're going for the next cars, guys. Stick with us
124.
here. We're seeing the 124 car doing some laps at the moment. We're going to jump on board momentarily. This is Amaral Name. Amaral Name's got a bit of time up his sleeve here, Davo, we saw before. An unbelievable lap early on, pushing to the mid-139s. We're expecting something, a little bit of a decent lap here, not too much of a push, something nice and safe. Find the middle of the track, get it to the last turn, but then we're going to see him push, Dave. Amaral Name is a name that I've seen around Octane as long as I've been here, which is...
That's ironic, considering he does 1 race a season, if that.
He was driving the GT2s in the
Naeem.
Trio series of last year. Fantastic.
Naeem didn't do trios, so I don't know where they're pulling that from.
Absolutely laid down the law.
It's Fudley Rockmart, I think is who they're thinking of.
A really, really excellent performance there. And excited to see him in this endurance event, Davo. What do you reckon that we're in for here in terms of lap time, this one and the next?
I obviously haven't been around for as long as you guys haven't. Everyone in chat, apologies. But yeah, Name's always been, maybe that 3 through 10 mark. Sometimes has a great time, can can get on the podium. But
What?
They're not going to get Brocky's lap, apparently.
My first time to see him
Why?
at the front. So
Why not?
Apparently not. I don't know. Apparently
Not
not
giving
giving
one.
it.
That's shit. I mean, I guess it counts as mechanical failure. Yeah, nice.
But it's also an out lap, so like, I get it. But you allow RTG in quali, so.
A second lap here, so this is kind of make or break whether it's going to be, probably
What?
top
Named
two or three,
what?
or
Season 22. Glory, no.
It just loads that
I mean,
little
season
extra
21.
pressure on when you don't have that banker lap in mind.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to have everything to prove, everything to gain here. Obviously, Name doesn't want to be starting around that 9-10, so the middle of the...
Don't think it really matters where they start, if I'm being completely honest. It's an endurance race.
Down on this lap here. I
Yeah.
really don't think he's going to hold anything back. He has to put down an absolute flyer. We've got 20 seconds.
Well, I mean, we'll see what you could do, but with a 40.9 banker, and you probably gain time from going wide, it's cheater like that.
Exactly how he's going. We're going to have to go off our sector markers.
Interesting.
Luckily, we've got them, Davo. We did our homework. Running wide onto the Bison skin there. He's going to come down out of Sunset into Clubhouse, down into the S's. He's going to hug that right-hander really nice. We know the GTR has some pace coming out of Mineshaft. All you got to do is just get it there. Get it through Lukoc. Come on, Name. You can do this for us. Going to go sailing in. Hug it nice and tight. Sitting in. Back of the GTR wants to kick out. He tames it. Hugging it in nicely. Running wide right along the concrete there, Dave. He's going to throw it down into Crocodiles and Cheetah. Talk us through it.
It's so close around that low 111 mark, so I think it's going to be so close to the top of the pops. Just whether or not he can get through Cheetah again. This is exactly where he went invalid. So is he going to go
You
up,
kind of
make it
missed.
a little bit easier?
Oh my goodness me.
Send out of there.
That not go invalid.
Come on, mate. Hold it through.
Out
Out of it onto the main straight. Don't go invalid here. Hold on. 2 tires on the red and white. He's going to do it. He's going to put down a 130. Oh, 140.1. Great effort. P3 for Name.
The run to the line just took forever just then. It just could not get close enough. But P3, not putting down that first lap. So that's absolutely fantastic. That is going to be our final car. So Brock unlucky there with the disconnect, not able to do his top 10 shootout.
Got absolutely delted.
But again, not the worst result. Still in the
Hello.
top 10. Going to be starting P3.
Congrats, Hein. Well done securing P4 for the first lap.
Keys with a purple 1 and 2, but Connor
We're watching the shootout. Well, the Super Pole, sorry.
0.1 up and some change on that as well. We're going to have Hein, Keys and Name as our top 3, followed by Vintada, McNeil and Hislop, Underwood and a few others behind there, sitting in the top 10. Absolutely unbelievable drive from Hind at the top there. I said it wasn't
Look
a
at the
Ferrari track, and he stuck it.
delta
Everything's a Ferrari truck.
for the sectors of like Connor and Hind and Keys.
We had a bit of
Yeah.
there on the second lap of a couple cars, Davo, but still.
Neither did their purple laps, I don't think.
Shootouts here at Octane Online Racing. What a way to set
Dave Stevenson and one of the Maddens, I think. I don't know which one though. I mean, they're not bad. They just don't really know what they're talking about. But other than that, they're pretty good.
That's why I'm really confused because wait, just get rid of all these notifications.
Also, do you know how to share a YouTube stream and share the time code you're talking about?
Yes, you just press share and then it comes up as an option.
No. I'm asking Aiden if he knows how to.
Oh, right.
How to what?
Morning Australian time. We look
No, how to what?
you all there.
When you share a YouTube stream or a video, do you know how to share it so the link takes you to the time you're talking about?
Yeah, right. You have to wait for the stream to end and then you right click and then you copy with the URL. But you can't do it while the stream is up.
No. I'm talking your video you sent of UCOG, you dick.
Oh.
Sends a 3.5 hour or whatever long stream, doesn't tick the box for...
I typed at the timestamp of where to look. Race starts at 1:09.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, do you not know how to embed that?
Oh, no, I had already posted it and I just couldn't be bothered.
mates and life mates. So the dynamic there is pretty good.
Man, you should get in there.
Yeah.
Then it would just be Kovacs roast session.
Oh yeah, basically. As long as we do it back, like I think that's fair. That's a fair game.
So wait, who was in the shootout then?
McNeil, Cook, Hines, Lucas, Naeem, Godfrey. Yeah, the Honda's kind of ridiculous.
He got DC for 20 seconds on the outlap, and then he can give him another turn.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, but the game's the game, I guess.
Over, I'm going to go say goodnight to his wife.
Wait, apparently you've not got another... Oh wait.
Yeah, that's pretty rough for him. Because he definitely could have bet John Hislop's lap, I reckon.
Who's Jay Parker? Mate, this seems like a pretty, slow top 10 shootout, I'm not gonna lie.
I was honestly thinking the opposite, to be honest. The drivers probably are a little bit, don't seem what you'd expect, but, those were some pretty well. I mean, it was 18 ambient, but those were from pretty quick lap times. The quality was competitive.
41 lap, and... Yeah.
Who, sorry?
Parker. That's a pretty shit lap.
41 flat. Then you got in the shootout. No, in the shootout, yeah, sure. Oh, sorry, the actual qualifying session was incredibly tight. Well, I mean, Layla was 14th with a 40.8.
No offense, but Ben Vinton is not that fast. I regularly beat him in the sprints, and he came 5th.
Remember what car he's driving and the track we're at. Mate, it's the fastest car here. No, well, not with the restrictor, it's not. The Fjord and the Aston do the exact same, well, they're very similar lap time. The Aston is ever so slightly quicker.
I reckon if you were calling...
I definitely would make a shootout. If I put a proper lap in, if I'm being honest, an 18 ambient, I should have been able to do a 30.6, 30.7. So I should have been able to get pole.
You would easily be able to do
Oh, 100%.
Even I, pretty high up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect myself to be. I would expect myself to be where I was at Zolder, where I was P6 or 7.
Session.
Or 8. Not
every lap's a little bit
I don't know.
priceless at the moment.
Maybe I'm just...
But thank you for YouTube chat yelling out that there is no commentary. But now we're just gonna have a serious case of deja vu, as we just said everything that we're gonna say again.
Oh my goodness, far out. Chris Cooley's insane. He's already made a meme.
You can always run a little bit of dirt on the exit of that second last turn and
have a look at endurance chat.
Hopefully you improve that time. And,
wait, what's wrong with Connor though?
Does it get to P2? He does, Ren.
He's in the Ferrari.
Now it's only 4/10 away
Against all the other cars that can actually start a race without losing a position.
Absolute stocker.
Right,
It's quite hard to beat pro teams. But yeah, as we were saying,
This livery of the Ryan Anderson post actually looks quite nice. I like the white with the black roof. I might borrow that.
Do what I said.
Super plagiarism. Yeah, like I said, world record main generation. Yeah, I'm not commenting. Every time I leave an endurance, it's just Mate, even sometimes, even when I go for a drink, I come back and like we've lost 7 positions. Like, come on. I don't want to sit here all day. That's the basics.
Is there are we doing 80 minutes or what are we doing?
Yes, 100%. There's no point we're not. I don't know what Layla's talking about, like, trying to not do that. Like, we lose literally nothing.
What is the, yeah, like, can we just drive or do we need to do any fuel saving?
If I'm being honest, mate, with just natural pace fluctuations, you can probably just drive. Unless you have, like, an entirely clean stint, doing, like, 41.0 average lap.
Also, I'm not driving the end, so it doesn't really matter. It only matters for, like, the final 2 stints, really.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, like, worst case scenario, even if every stint is like 2 minutes to 3 minutes shorter, we can still do the final stint with a pit stop less. So, I think we actually undercut people by 2 pit stops, possibly. I kind of want to know what Lucas and that are doing, because there's no other reason for them to go on the Porsche. Like, they have 3 drivers that never drive the Porsche, so there must be, it has to be 80 minute stints, unless they're going to try and go for 90. Which is possible.
Yeah, ATR pretty much as soon as I get back home in the afternoon, and then generally that goes for like, you know, until later. Oh, does the Donington race have chance of rain? Or is it guaranteed? Oh, sorry, guaranteed dry.
It's not guaranteed dry, I don't think, but... Yeah.
I'm back. What's the verdict?
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be... I doubt it's going to rain. Well, actually, it's been dry all week, so it's probably going to rain.
But what, Donington?
Usually how it is, yeah.
What about OOR?
Oh, it'll probably be wet and dry.
It'll be 45 minutes cycle of wet and dry. Just like every other enduro this year.
Wet driving in Kyalami, then I probably don't even need to wet this one.
Oh, so it's total driver times.
22. The track temp is now
26
Celsius.
Thanks for long structure.
We've got 3:58 minutes to get the job done. Your brakes are cold. You need to get some 18.
Don't have the ambient 18 variable emissions room possible. that Charlie Kirk got assassinated?
Mate, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
As you said, Aiden, on your Facebook post, doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with him and his beliefs, what he does not, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Damn.
bad.
No, that's sickening.
About things. Like, generally, I don't have that much. But like, this something I used to watch it not a lot, I just watch it occasionally. And recently it's like
Yellow flag.
things like just like I don't know, just really stuff. Listening to that just shit about now I know that it's and there's always the
Oh yeah, of course. I know, but they're literally their biggest op. Their biggest op just died.
like the MSNBC clip where the guy's like, oh, we don't know if it was like on purpose, it might have just been a supporter's gun going off by accident. Like,
Mate, I saw the bloke sprinting across the rooftops away from it. He's definitely a planned.
also, who holds their gun horizontally when it's in their holster? It's not going to go off horizontally and hit him in the neck, it's going to shoot straight downwards.
Yeah. Unless he was standing on top of the building.
The
where...
video is